These photos scared the entire world. 20 photos that scientists cannot explain. They say the camera never lies, but what about the photos that leave even experts baffled? In a world where image manipulation is a click away, some photographs still manage to defy explanation. From eerie masks to mysterious events, these images stir up more questions than answers. The Nazca Lines. The Nazca Lines, massive geoglyphs etched into the desert floor in Peru by the ancient Nazca civilization, have puzzled people for centuries. When viewed from above, these giant drawings, featuring animals, plants, and geometric patterns, become clearly visible. What's so mysterious is that the Nazca people, who lived nearly 2,000 years ago, created these intricate designs that can only be fully appreciated from the air, a perspective they couldn't have had. Scientists are still unsure why or how the Nazca created these vast works of art. Some theories suggest religious or astronomical reasons, like using the lines as an observatory or a map for water sources. Others think they were part of rituals to call for rain. But no theory fully explains how the lines were made so accurately on such a large scale, or why certain symbols were chosen. Some even speculate the lines were alien landing sites or a giant astronomical calendar. Nina Kulagina. In the 1960s, Nina Kulagina gained attention in the Soviet Union for her alleged psychokinetic powers. Under strict laboratory conditions, she appeared to move objects and manipulate equipment with just her mind. Soviet scientists studied her abilities at the USSR Academy of Sciences, documenting her feats on secret films. Though her talents didn't make her internationally famous due to Cold War secrecy, they stunned those who witnessed them and questioned scientific norms. Skeptics claimed she used tricks, but no one could reproduce her feats. Some even wondered if her abilities hinted at untapped potential in human consciousness, leaving her a mystery that still fascinates today. The Stone Spheres of Costa Rica. Deep in the jungles of Costa Rica, you'll find the mysterious stone spheres. Over 300 of these perfectly round stones are scattered near the Diquís River. Ranging in size from small pebbles to massive rocks over 2 meters wide, they've fascinated scientists for years. What's puzzling is how ancient people managed to craft these stones with such precision. Made of granodiorite, a tough rock, they're hard to break or carve, which raises even more questions. The Antikythera mechanism. The Antikythera mechanism, discovered in a 1900 shipwreck off the Greek island of Antikythera, is regarded as the world's first analog computer. Dated to around the 2nd century BCE, this complex device, made up of gears and inscriptions, reveals an advanced understanding of astronomy. It could predict eclipses and track celestial movements, suggesting technology far beyond what was thought possible for its time. Although much research has been conducted, the full range of its functions remains unclear, leaving the Antikythera mechanism as a fascinating reminder of ancient technological sophistication. The construction of the Eiffel Tower. This photo from 1887 shows the Eiffel Tower under construction for the Paris Exposition. Built in just over 2 years, the tower was a huge engineering feat. When finished in 1889, it became the tallest man-made structure in the world, holding that title until 1930. Made from 18,000 metal pieces held together by 2.5 million rivets, all assembled by hand. Even today, its design and construction continue to amaze engineers. This image captures the beginning of what would become one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, loved by people everywhere. The Ubaid lizard figurines. The Ubaid lizard figurines are one of archaeology's most puzzling discoveries. Found at the ancient site of Al-Ubaid in Iraq, these terracotta figurines date back to around 4,000–5,000 BCE, long before the Sumerians. What makes them so strange is their mix of human and reptilian features: elongated heads, almond-shaped eyes, and scaly skin. Some even show lizard-like figures doing everyday things like caring for babies or holding staffs, which might indicate leadership. Creature of the cave. In the 1990s, a tourist visiting a cave in Ras Al Khaimah, UAE, took a photograph that would leave many unsettled. The image seems to show an unusual creature partly hidden in the shadows. After the photo was taken, the group reportedly heard a boy's scream echoing from deep within the cave. Authorities arrived, and a search uncovered a body hidden in a cave recess. Who, or what, the creature in the photo is, and its connection to the body remains a mystery. Some believe the photo could point to an undiscovered species, while others think it might just be a shadow or a staged shot. Whatever the truth, this eerie incident continues to spark curiosity about what might be lurking in unexplored dark places. The Dyatlov Pass Incident. The Dyatlov Pass Incident is one of the creepiest unsolved mysteries of the 20th century. In 1959, 9 experienced hikers in Russia's Ural Mountains met a terrifying end under strange and unexplained circumstances. To make it even more chilling, photos found on their cameras add to the mystery. One photo shows a blurry figure in the trees, often called the Yeti shot. In 1975, Diane and Peter Barlow visited Worstead Church in Norfolk, England, to snap some photos of its interior. When the film was developed, a mysterious white figure appeared in one of the pews. Some believed it to be the ghost of the White Lady, a spirit long associated with the church, which dates back to the 12th century. The Barlows insisted there was no one in the church when the photo was taken, and the vicar confirmed no signs of trickery. Photography experts found no evidence of tampering either. While some skeptics suggest the figure could be a light reflection or an out-of-frame person, many consider this image one of the most convincing pieces of evidence for a ghostly presence. It remains a topic of fascination for paranormal researchers and enthusiasts. The Patterson-Gimlin film. One of the most talked about pieces of evidence for cryptids is the Patterson-Gimlin film, shot in 1967 in Northern California. Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin captured a large, hairy creature walking through a clearing, believed by some to be Bigfoot. The footage has been studied endlessly, but the debate over its authenticity never ends. Skeptics think it could be someone in a costume, while those who believe in Bigfoot argue the creature's movements and build suggest it's more like an unknown primate than a human. Whether it's a hoax or a groundbreaking discovery, the Patterson-Gimlin film still stirs up excitement and speculation about creatures lurking in the wild, yet to be fully understood. The Apollo 14 lunar lights. During the 1971 Apollo 14 mission, NASA released images showing strange light phenomena on the lunar horizon. These glowing lights appeared to move between different photos, puzzling many. Astronauts Alan Shepard and Edgar Mitchell both reported seeing these lights from miles away, ruling out camera lens reflections. Several theories have been suggested, like sunlight bouncing off lunar minerals, electrostatic discharges, or outgassing. However, none of these fully explain the light's fixed positions, clear edges, or shifting appearance. The Apollo 14 lunar lights remain one of the most intriguing and unresolved mysteries of space exploration, sparking ongoing curiosity and speculation. The Fairy Circles of Namibia. In the Namib Desert of Namibia, there's a strange phenomenon that both scientists and tourists find fascinating: fairy circles. These are round patches of land where nothing grows, surrounded by low grass, creating a honeycomb pattern when seen from above. The circles vary in size, some just a few meters across, others stretching much farther. They cover large areas throughout Namibia. While local legends say the circles are made by gods or are divine footprints, scientists have different theories. Some believe termites, plant competition, gas leaks, or even radioactivity could be the cause. The Phoenix Lights. On March 13, 1997, the Phoenix Lights event became one of the most notable UFO sightings ever. That night, thousands of people across Arizona saw a large, silent craft moving slowly across the sky. Some described it as a huge saucer, while others thought it looked like a V-shaped formation with bright lights. The object traveled for miles before disappearing. The incident caught media attention, and even Arizona's governor at the time, Fife Symington, reported seeing it. Symington later criticized the federal government for not taking the event seriously. The U.S. Air Force claimed the lights were just flares from a training exercise, but many witnesses disagree, insisting the explanation doesn't fit what they saw. The Piri Reis map, created by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri Reis in 1513, has baffled historians and scientists ever since its discovery. The map shows parts of Europe, North Africa, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Americas, along with an astonishing depiction of Antarctica. What's particularly mysterious is how accurately it represents the Americas, especially South America, considering that European knowledge of the New World was still emerging at the time. Even more puzzling is the map's portrayal of Antarctica free of ice, something believed to have occurred only around 6,000 years ago, long before the map was made. How could Piri Reis have known this? Some believe the map was based on ancient sources that no longer exist, possibly from a lost civilization with advanced map-making skills. Others suggest that the map's details are a result of educated guesses or misinterpretations. The Babushka Lady is a mysterious figure tied to the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in 1963. She was seen in several photos near Dealey Plaza before and after the shooting, seemingly filming the motorcade while wearing a headscarf, a style typical of Russian women. It's believed she may have captured crucial footage of the event. However, despite her prominent presence, her identity remains a mystery, and no film from her camera has ever surfaced. Her disappearance, along with the missing evidence, continues to fuel conspiracy theories and intrigue surrounding JFK's assassination. The Voynich Manuscript. The Voynich Manuscript is one of history's greatest puzzles. Discovered in 1912 by Polish-Lithuanian bookseller Wilfrid Voynich, this 15th-century book is filled with strange illustrations and text in a language no one can understand. The pages feature bizarre drawings of plants, astronomical charts, and strange pharmaceutical preparations. Some of the plants depicted don't resemble any known species, and the star maps don't match anything modern astronomers recognize. Over the years, people have suggested it could be everything from a medical guide to an alchemical manuscript, or even a work of fictional storytelling. Despite countless attempts to crack the code, no one has succeeded in deciphering the text or fully explaining the illustrations. The Voynich manuscript continues to captivate and mystify, pulling us into a world of secrets and unanswered questions. SS Watertown Faces. In 1925, the crew of the SS Watertown experienced a chilling encounter while passing through the Panama Canal. Two crew members, who had tragically died earlier that year from gas fumes while cleaning a cargo tank, seemingly appeared in the water as ghostly faces. The faces of the deceased men rose from the water, staring up at the crew. Keith Tracy, a fellow crew member, managed to capture the eerie moment in a photograph that quickly gained national attention. The Christian Science Monitor confirmed the photo had not been altered or manipulated. While some believed this was evidence of the men's spirits returning, others argued it was merely an optical illusion or a play of light. The Billy the Kid croquet photo is one of the most debated images in American history. Purchased for just $2 in 2010 from a memorabilia store, the tintype photograph is said to show Billy the Kid and his gang, the Regulators, playing croquet. If authentic, it would be only the second confirmed image of the infamous outlaw, making it potentially worth millions. However, its authenticity is still in question. Facial recognition software has suggested a match between the figure in the photo and Billy the Kid, but some historians raise doubts. The most significant criticism comes from the scene itself. The croquet game seems out of character for the rough-and-tumble life of Billy the Kid, who was known for his criminal exploits rather than high society activities. A family photo from the 1950s, taken by the Coopers, became famous for a ghostly figure that appears to be hovering behind them. The image shows the family of four smiling, with a dark, blurry shape suspended in midair just behind them. The family insisted no one else was there during the photo. Paranormal investigators saw it as strong evidence of an apparition, while skeptics suggested it might be a doll, acrobat, or a result of double exposure. The mystery of the figure's origin has sparked debate, making it a fascinating case for ghost enthusiasts and a puzzle for skeptics alike. The Hook Island Sea Monster. The sea is home to its own share of mysteries, and one of the most intriguing is the Hook Island Sea Monster. In 1964, a man named Robert Le Serec took a photo while vacationing in Australia that shows a massive creature, resembling a giant tadpole, in the shallows of Stonehaven Bay on Hook Island. The creature, estimated to be around 20-25 meters long, is seen with a distinguishable head, eyes, and a long, sinuous body. Some believe it could be a surviving prehistoric creature, like a plesiosaur, or a giant unknown species of eel or ray. Others think it was a hoax, possibly a plastic sheet weighted down to look like a sea monster. Despite the skepticism, the photograph has captured the imagination of many, making the Hook Island Sea Monster one of the most enduring mysteries in the world of cryptozoology. The mystery of the Pteranodon. In 1864, amid the chaos of the American Civil War, 6 soldiers reported an astonishing encounter near Vicksburg. They claimed to have shot down an unknown bird or monster. The creature captured in their photograph bore a striking resemblance to a Pteranodon, a massive flying reptile that once soared across North America during the Cretaceous period. The Solway Firth spaceman, captured in 1964 during a family outing by Jim Templeton, remains one of the most intriguing photographs in modern history. While photographing his daughter in a field near Solway Firth, Templeton unknowingly captured an unexpected figure in the background resembling a spaceman. The figure, wearing white clothing and a helmet, sparked widespread speculation. Templeton swore no one else was present at the time. Investigations by Kodak and the police found no signs of tampering. Experts later proposed that the figure might have been Templeton's wife, accidentally appearing in the frame with an overexposed blue dress. Despite these explanations, the photograph has become iconic, fueling theories about aliens, time travelers, and unexplained phenomena. The Black Knight satellite is a mysterious object that some believe has been orbiting Earth and sending signals since the 1950s. Some theories even suggest it's over 13,000 years old, originating from a lost alien civilization. The story began in 1899, when reports emerged about strange signals from space. Nikola Tesla claimed to have received similar extraterrestrial signals that same year. In 1954, astronomers in Peru and at Grumman Aircraft Corporation detected unusual repetitive signals. Despite these intriguing events, mainstream science has not confirmed the satellite's existence. Still, the Black Knight continues to spark curiosity and speculation about its origin and purpose. The 1911 airship photograph, taken over Huntington, West Virginia, continues to be one of aviation history's most perplexing mysteries. The image depicts a massive airship hovering above the city, its design notably advanced for the early 20th century. Featuring a streamlined shape, multiple propellers, and ample capacity for passengers, the airship's construction is far beyond the typical primitive airships and small balloons of the time. Additionally, it predates the first Zeppelin-type airship by several years, adding to its enigmatic nature. The Ghost Pilot. In 1987, a woman named MS visited an airfield in England and took a photograph of herself in a plane cockpit as a keepsake. To her surprise, when the photo was developed, it showed a man sitting beside her in the pilot's seat, appearing to be a World War II pilot, wearing a vintage jacket and hat. MS was certain no one else was there at the time. Paranormal experts suggested the figure could be the spirit of a pilot who had died during the war, still lingering in the cockpit. The levitating man? In the 1920s, a photograph surfaced that shocked many by seemingly showing a man levitating. The image captures Colin Evans, a spiritualist medium known for holding seances in the dark, with a flash camera illuminating the scene. In the photo, Evans appears to be floating in mid-air, while the astonished onlookers watch in disbelief. Old lady in nursing home. In the mid-1990s, as this woman settled into a nursing home, her family snapped a photo of her. But when the picture was developed, something unexpected appeared in the background. The faint figure of a man. Upon closer inspection, the elderly woman insisted it was her late husband, who had passed away 13 years before. The family was adamant that no one else had been in the room when the photo was taken. The ghost of Hampton Court. Hampton Court Palace, known for its eerie reputation, drew renewed attention in 2003 when CCTV cameras captured an unexplained ghostly figure walking through a corridor. This marked the first documented photographic evidence of the palace's hauntings. The technician who reviewed the footage confirmed its authenticity, ruling out any tampering. While some skeptics suggest it could be a glitch or light reflection, the figure's lifelike movements and partial form challenge those explanations. Built in 1529 by King Henry VIII, Hampton Court has long been linked to ghostly sightings. This CCTV footage only adds to its legacy as a place of paranormal intrigue. Phantom Girl. A set of vintage photographs from early 20th century Russia features a strange phenomenon. A young girl appears in every single one, despite different locations, angles, and distances. Her clothing, hat, and serious expression are the same in each image. She doesn't seem to interact with anyone else in the photos, suggesting she wasn't part of the original scenes. Some believe she could be a ghost captured on film. This eerie presence has sparked various supernatural theories about her identity and origins, adding to the ongoing mystery surrounding these haunting images. The Fresno Nightcrawlers. The Fresno Nightcrawlers are among the most bizarre cryptids to date. First seen in surveillance footage from Fresno, California in 2005, the creatures appear as short, white legs walking across a lawn with no visible torso or arms. A similar sighting was later captured in Yosemite National Park. The strange shape and movement have sparked theories ranging from video manipulation to extraterrestrial beings, local folklore, or cryptid organisms. Despite skepticism, the footage continues to captivate mystery enthusiasts, fueling ongoing speculation about these otherworldly figures. Geophone rock anomaly. During the Apollo 17 mission in 1972, astronaut Eugene Cernan captured a NASA photo that sparked fascination. The image showed what appeared to be pyramid-like formations on the moon's surface. Some people believe these shapes could be the remains of ancient alien structures, while others suggest they're simply hills casting odd shadows. NASA has never officially commented on these formations, leaving the mystery unsolved. With no higher resolution images or further investigation, the debate continues. The photo fuels curiosity about whether these shapes are evidence of extraterrestrial presence or just unusual lunar topography. The Island Moor Lighthouse Keepers. The disappearance of the Island Moor Lighthouse Keepers in 1900 is one of maritime history's greatest mysteries. Three keepers, James Ducat, Thomas Marshall, and Donald MacArthur, vanished without a trace from the remote Flannan Isles. The ghost in the back seat. In 1959, Mabel Chinnery visited her late mother's grave at a cemetery. During her visit, she took a photo of her husband sitting in the front seat of their car. However, when the photo was developed, a chilling surprise emerged. A figure was clearly visible in the back seat. Chinnery believed it was the spirit of her deceased mother. A photography expert later examined the image, confirming that it had not been altered or subjected to double exposure. The eerie figure remained a mystery. The time-traveling hipster. In 2010, a peculiar photograph from 1941 surfaced, showing a crowd at the reopening of the South Fork Bridge in Gold Bridge, British Columbia. Among the crowd, one man stood out, earning the nickname time-traveling hipster. He was dressed in modern clothing, a logo t-shirt, hoodie, and sunglasses, along with what appeared to be a modern camera, all of which seemed out of place for the 1941 setting. While experts suggest the clothing and camera could have been common for the era, the man's appearance still strikes an uncanny contrast. The mystery has sparked debates over whether he was a time traveler, an early fashion trendsetter, or simply an optical illusion. Regardless, the time-traveling hipster continues to fascinate and confuse. Paintings and smartphones. Some old paintings and photographs seem to show objects that resemble modern technology. In one painting, a couple by a river appears to exchange a dark rectangle with rounded corners, almost like an old-fashioned smartphone. In another photo, a Native American holds an object that looks like a smartphone, possibly using it to navigate maps. While these objects could be something else, time travel theorists suggest they might be artifacts from different eras. Though the idea is speculative, these images continue to captivate those fascinated by time travel and alien theories. The Nampa figurine. In 1889, workers drilling a well in Nampa, Idaho, unearthed a small clay figurine at a depth of 320 feet. Known as the Nampa figurine, it depicts a female form and appears man-made. The artifact's discovery in rock layers dating back 2 million years challenges conventional timelines, as humans were not thought to have existed in that era. Some suggest it could be evidence of an ancient civilization, while others believe it may be a later artifact displaced by natural processes. The Nampa figurine remains a fascinating and unresolved mystery in archaeology. The Chilean creature. A mysterious photo from Chile shows two men on horseback in a forest, with a small creature featuring an oversized head seemingly appearing beneath them. Some analysts believe the figure might be an extraterrestrial being, while skeptics suggest it could be a toddler crossing the path, creating the illusion of being under the horses. The photo's blurry and grainy quality makes it difficult to discern the true nature of the figure, sparking debate over whether it's an alien or just a case of perspective distortion. This ongoing mystery continues to intrigue and challenge those trying to explain it. The Madonna with St. Giovannino, UFO. In the 15th century painting, The Madonna with St. Giovannino, by Domenico Ghirlandaio, an unusual element in the background has sparked debate. While the focus is on the Virgin Mary and the infant John the Baptist, over her left shoulder, a glowing object can be seen in the sky, observed by a man and his dog. Some suggest this could be a UFO, given its shape and radiant glow, raising questions about extraterrestrial life. Experts, however, interpret it as a divine symbol, such as an angel, or the Star of Bethlehem, common in religious art of the time. The true nature of this object remains a mystery, making the painting a subject of ongoing speculation. Time travel memento left in Chinese tomb. In 2008, archaeologists in Shaanxi County, China, uncovered a sealed tomb that had remained untouched for over 400 years. Inside the coffin, they discovered an astonishing object, a small wristwatch-like item with the time frozen at 10:06. Strangely, the word Swiss was engraved on the back. Could this be a cleverly staged marketing stunt, or is it the inadvertent evidence of a time traveler's blunder? What do you think? Did I miss any mind-boggling photos that left you questioning reality? If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, be sure to check out more from this series. Don't forget to subscribe and share with friends who love a good mystery. Your support means the world. Thank you for watching.